welcome back to my channel. Hi, I'm back. And it's Sanaa here. I know I've been gone for so long. It hasn't been that crazy long, but I just been to myself, mostly doing what I had to do with my own life. So I'm sorry for like leaving, and then at that I kept promising that I was gonna make a video and still haven't made it, but we're here now, so don't be mad. So now that we're here, today's video is going to be it's going to be a story time. I'm basically going to be telling the story while doing my makeup. It's not like a whole like showing y'all like how to do makeup, this is that. It's not that. It's just me doing my makeup while telling the story, basically. But if you do want to take some of the things that I use in the video on yourself, you want to try it, I will put them in the description below, or I will just show them in the video also here too, so you'll see them as well. And none of these are like sponsored, promotion, nothing. So like, it's just what I use personally for myself. Alright, so let's get into it. Hey guys, I'm back. So y'all see my hair is clipped up now, pinned up, all that. Changed my shirt. I needed to, because that shirt just was a mess, so I needed to change the shirt. I've been sick for the past days. It's like, I'm over it. But today's story time is basically going to be about when I got cheated on, basically, in high school. It's not crazy, but it's still something, and I don't know how I do my makeup. So we're going to be talking about that today. The time I got cheated on, how I found out, and all the, you know, reckless drama. It was very stupid. Like, I can't. Anyways, let's get started. So today we're using the primer from Ulta Beauty. This one. And for my base, that's the primer base. We're gonna put all of that on my face. Okay. So now while I'm doing that, we're gonna start with the freaking story. So I was in high school at the time. I was like in like 11th grade. I think it started in 11th. No, I was in 11th. I was in like 10. No. I was in 11th grade when he did this. Was I? It was either 11th or 10th grade when he did this. I just know that it just. And we're gonna name him Cinnamon. So me and Cinnamon, we were together like I'm not gonna say all through high school year, because we wasn't really together in like 9th grade. It's like we met each other in 10th and like, yeah. So me and Cinnamon been together like all through 10th grade, 11th, 12, off and on, whatever. So 11th grade year, I think it was 11th grade. Yeah. So 11th grade year was here. And me and Cinnamon was still together, obviously. But we was having a little rough time. It wasn't nothing bad to me. But Cinnamon obviously felt the way. So, whatever. Anyways. Okay. I put on a foundation next. This is the Estée Lauder foundation. I used to use. Okay. Alright. So, yeah. So, should I do my shadow first? Anyways, we're just gonna do this. I don't care. All right, so don't they look nice? You see that? But anyways, so me and Cinnamon was together, and me and Cinnamon was having so-called problems, issues, whatever. It's no longer the honeymoon phase. Like, we're having issues, whatever. Okay, so me and Cinnamon had issues. Mind you, Cinnamon was not black. He was Asian. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. He was there though, and I liked him. So me and Cinnamon was just like the talk of the like. I'm not gonna say the whole high school, but like half of it, because nobody didn't expect for me to talk to like Cinnamon. Nobody expected Cinnamon to talk to me, I guess. I don't know. But we just was the talk of like high school for as in couples, I guess. Whatever. So one day I was in, this story is not even that long either, like, but like we're just gonna talk about it all. So one day I was in like this counselor office, like you could go and be in like this counselor office at the time where you could talk to somebody about your issues and everything, what's been going on at home, just like a counselor, whatever, therapist. So me and my friends was in there one day, and it was like before school ended. It was before school ended. So we just was all in there, just packed in there, talking to the counselors and all that. And I'm texting Cinnamon. Mind you, Cinnamon did not come to school that day. And I was wondering, like, okay, Cinnamon, fine, you can stay home. Because me and Cinnamon used to, like, go home together and stuff. Like, we used to go home, go to school together. I used to wake Cinnamon up for school every morning. Like, I did not play about me going to school, and I didn't play about Cinnamon showing up either. So I used to blow Cinnamon up every morning just so we could go to school. So me and... Did I just mess up? I'm not even paying attention. It's alright, I'm gonna fix it. But so me and Cinnamon are texting, right? And I'm in a little counselors with all my friends. So we all in there, we're talking it up, whatever. I'm texting Cinnamon, the usual, they know who I'm talking to, whatever. So me and Cinnamon are texting. I don't remember exactly how the messages went. All I know is that Cinnamon came out of nowhere like, Nana. Mind you, that's my nickname, and people call me that. Not everybody, but like my family and certain people call me Nana here and there. But he's like, Nana. I'm like, yeah. He's like, how'd you feel if I cheated on you? I'm like, what you mean? How would you feel if you cheated on me? Like what kind of question? Like what? Like, I'm trying to exactly say what he said, but it's something along the lines of that, and it still gave like, what? So when that happened, it kind of like it confused me. I didn't know what to say back. I was confused. I'm like, what does this mean? Like, what does this mean? So me being confused, I turned over to my friend at the time. And her name is, we're gonna call her, because I don't want to actually say her name, because I did not ask her for permission to like use her name, so I'm not gonna say her name. So we're just gonna say, got Cinnamon, chocolate. We're gonna say chocolate. So chocolate. Okay, I go to chocolate, and I'm like, chocolate, what do Cinnamon mean by this? And I show her the message that Cinnamon texted me, and she's like, so now I think he cheated on you. So I'm looking like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Me? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I did not expect it at all. So I'm sitting there like, trying to like, I couldn't even say anything. Just like now, like I couldn't say nothing like at all. Like, it was nothing for me to say. I was very confused. I'm like, did he though? Like, everything was going in my mind. So that was happening. When that was happening, I just gave my phone to Chocolate because I was too distraught and shocked. I didn't want to text no more. I was just like breathing in and out like so when that happened, I didn't know what to say. So chocolate's texting cinnamon. I don't know what the fuck chocolate is texting cinnamon right now, but all I know is chocolate is getting mad also. Cause who ain't get mad? You ever like y'all have that friend where like it's like you're not even mad about the situation for real, but they're big ass mad. That's just a friend being a friend at this point. Like they more mad than you. Period. So I'm trying to make sure like it all blends in together. I'm sorry. So chocolate's like to cinnamon. Oh, basically trying to figure out what is he talking about. So finally it came down to the point and cinnamon says, I cheated on you. So now chocolate come to me and tells me, yeah, he cheated. So now I'm heartbroken. I'm hurt. I'm crying. I'm bawling my eyes out. Like, mind you, it's almost the end of the day. So right when all this happened, it's like now it's it literally just like flew out my hand. Like seriously. Anyways, but cinnamon, like, what was I saying? Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, so yeah. So chocolate told me like cinnamon just confirmed you cheated. So it's almost the end of the day now. It came down to the end of the day now. And I'm crying my eyeballs out crying. Is crying to my friends. My friends trying to cheer me up. They didn't expect for cinnamon to do some shit like this either. So they like confused and shocked also. We're just looking like
girl, you girl, you just don't know.
They asking me, well, one of them asked me, you want to go beat the girl up? I did not care about the girl, because what is the point of me going to beat the girl up? Like, if, like, it don't matter. She's the girl. She's the girl, so it don't even matter. So I left the girl alone. I didn't care about who the girl was. I did not give a fuck. All I cared about was cinnamon. So when that happened, I was hurt, whatever. Mind you, I had a doctor's appointment that day, so I'm crying upset. I got over it and just went to my doctor's appointment. So I stopped talking to cinnamon. It's the same day, mind you. Cinnamon's blowing my phone up, talking about I'm sorry, this, that, talk to me. I'm ignoring the fuck out of cinnamon. Cinnamon has I'm not trying to think about you, cinnamon. Leave me alone. Why are you texting me? Like, anyways, I wasn't paying cinnamon no mind. So that's how it was that day. That same day when I'm at the doctor's, cinnamon goes to my house. He goes to my house, knocks on my door, crying his eyeballs out. Mind you, I'm still at the doctor's. I'm telling my mom and stuff, like, because my mom had called me, and she called me like, cinnamon came to like the house, and I'm like, what? Why is cinnamon at my house? Like, why did you come to my house? To apologize? I don't want to hear your apology. I don't want to see your face. What makes you think like, anyways, on with the story. So mom's telling me cinnamon came to the house. Cinnamon started bawling down, crying to her and to like my grandmother. So he's crying to them now in front of their face. Talk about, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Thinking I told them already. I ain't tell them nothing. I'm still at the doctor's. I didn't even get home yet. So she like, yeah, he said he was sorry and all this stuff and this, that to us. And he apologized to us as well. And this, that. Mind you, we all in like 10th, 11th grade. I think it was 11th grade. Like, yeah. It was 11th grade, whatever age it was. So, yeah. So, I'm just looking like, I started laughing. I felt so bad, but I'm that bipolar. Like, I really stopped crying, just start sitting there and start laughing out of nowhere. I don't know what's wrong with me, but it just happens at times. But yeah, so I started laughing because it's funny to me, because how you cheated on me and then you going to my door crying and doing this, that. I'm just like, boy, please. So when that happened, and I got off the phone with my mom, and I'm just like, okay, Mom, I'll see you later when I, get out the doctor's. Beep, 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 hangs up. Go to the doctor, whatever. So I leave from the doctor's, go home. Mind you, he was trying to continue to still talk to me, but I wasn't talking to him the whole entire time. He even tried to, was trying to, come to my appointments and just surprise me, but my mom told him not to do that, and I'm glad she told him not to do that, because it would have been worse. But it just didn't happen. So I went home. I wasn't answering Cinnamon for real, but I still was talking to Chocolate and all that, and my other group of friends about the situation or whatever. I go to school one day. I forgot how in order, so don't get mad at me, y'all. My brain is all over the place. But all I know is that I went back to school. I started talking to Cinnamon again. Me and Cinnamon basically was trying to talk again, but then at the same time I was still mad at Cinnamon because you cheated on me, and I didn't even care about who the girl was, but everybody else, it got around school that he cheated on me. We're not talking for real. Cinnamon barely came to school, but I still was going to school, so obviously I was finding out that everybody talking about it now. I don't know how, but they did it. So I finally got a chance to just have a sit down with me and Cinnamon. One day I just I went to school and seen Cinnamon just like, okay, when we get out of school, we're just gonna go to my house and we're gonna have a conversation. So when that happened, me and Cinnamon go to my house. We go to my house and we sit down. So Cinnamon's like, okay, so what do you want to know? So I go. Okay, so my bad, guys. So me and Cinnamon is at my house now, and Cinnamon just I'm supposed to be doing my makeup, and I'm talking too much. But the next thing, I'm gonna fix my eyebrow. Actually, cause my eyebrow look crazy, cause why I look like that. For my eyebrows, I normally use an Anastasia little fucking I keep cursing, I'm so sorry. I usually use an Anastasia little brush thing, but I don't have that right now. So we're gonna just use an eyeshadow palette. I know, but I don't care. I'm gonna do it. Alright, so we're gonna fix my eyebrow. Yeah, so basically me and Cinnamon just sitting there, and now I'm asking Cinnamon questions. I'm like, Cinnamon, okay, when did you cheat? He told me when he cheated on a day he didn't come to school, where I went by myself, and him and his little friend, I don't know who got the idea to go to Cinnamon's house with two girls, and go and chill. I don't know if it was his friend's idea or Cinnamon. All I know is that they both weird as hell. Especially Cinnamon. He's out of pocket. But the friend is out of pocket too. Because it's you be around me all the time. All Joe and stuff before that. It was cool and all that. I'm thinking you cool one. But you let him cheat. So you actually pushed him to cheat at this point. A whole two-man. Come on now. So when that happened, that happened. Then I asked Cinnamon another question. I'm like, well, okay, cool. He told me today. I asked him when it happened. He told me when, whatever it is. And then I wasn't curious for real. until about like who the girl was until one day where I was in school. Okay? The reason why I asked this question to him, like who was the girl, was because when I was at school before that, before we finally started to like sit down and have a conversation, that I said I was gonna talk to him, like, come on, we're gonna go out to school and talk. Before that, I was at school one day. And well, I keep looking at the camera. I had a whole mirror in front of me, and I keep looking at the camera, y'all. I'm so sorry. But yeah, one day at school, before me and Cinnamon went to go have like the talk or whatever, me and a couple of my friends was in the lunchroom, right? We was all in the lunchroom. We sat at this one spot in the, like, it's in the corner. This one spot we sit at. And mind you, this was afterwards I found out that Cinnamon cheated. I just didn't know who the girl was. I didn't care. All I know is that Cinnamon cheated, and I'm hurt and upset, and I just want to be in the corner and be chill, and cry all day for days. So I'm in my corner with all my friends. Me and Chocolate. Me and Chocolate was next to each other, I think. Yeah, me and Chocolate were just sitting there while all my other friends was right over here, and we just sitting there. Mind you, I'm in a little deep, like, sad mood because obviously I just got cheated on like 2 days ago. I don't care. I do not care about what y'all doing. I really don't. I don't have my cinnamon no more. My cinnamon apple, okay? I'm hurt. So I'm just chilling, right? Just sitting there, minding my business. And I start feeling somebody staring at me. Mind you, I'm just chilling, like, I'm not paying nobody no mind for real. I'm really not. But you know how you could just feel just somebody just staring at you from like a distance? I felt that, and it was strong. So I'm looking like, well, who is looking at me? I look up, and I filmed the person who was staring. So I look back at them. And I'm just looking like, well, why this girl? And mind you, it's a girl. And I know the girl. It's not like I don't know the girl and this, that. So it's like, was her issue or something? I didn't think we had an issue or nothing. I knew the girl. She knows me. She knows me and Cinnamon go like date each other. Everybody does. But she knows a lot more than anybody else's for real, because she was around in the circle of Cinnamon's circle. She wasn't in the circle, but it's like, I can't explain it. Just know she not a part of their little circle, whatever, a friend group or whatever, but she's there. She's just there. She's just there. So I look up and I'm looking at her. She's obviously, you keep looking at me. So I finally caught you. So I'm going to stare back at you. So I'm looking back at her like why do you keep looking at me? Mind you, she's somewhere where I can't even. She's somewhere sitting where it's like the middle of the room. And I'm all the way over here. She's all the way right here. And I'm all the way right here, just sitting. I'm facing this way. Mind you, she could face any other way. I can't face any other way for real, because the chair that I'm sitting in is facing this way. And I didn't want to be twirled all the way that way because the table's right here in front of me. So I didn't care. I just was chilling, sitting right here. Mind you, she's sitting all the way over there in the middle. All the way over there. And she's sitting on the table. So she could sit any other way. She could look any other place. But she decided to keep staring at me. So that's why I'm like, well, why she keep looking at me? I turn over to Chocolate like, why she keep looking at me? Chocolate, like, I'm confused. I didn't want to make it a big deal or anything. I just left it alone because it wasn't that big. She just kept looking at me. That's all I felt. So me and Chocolate just go by our day, right? And we get upstairs in one of the hallways. We was talking to two of our friends, and we're gonna call two of our friends the B-boys. These are just random names, okay? The B-boys, because it was two of them. So we're talking to the B-boys in the hallway, and the B-boys like, well, do you know like who the girl is? Like, did you ever find out anything about that? It's none of their fucking business, by the way. But still, I still was like, no, I don't know who the girl is. I ain't really care to know who the girl was. Like, as long as it's not nobody I know, or like, yeah, know somebody that actually comes up to me, speaks to me, or like be around me or lie or this is that, I'm cool. Like, cool off that. Like, it's nothing. So, B-boys, you know, one of the B-boys, like, well, do you think it's salt? We're going to call this girl Salt. Do you think it's salt? I said salt. Salt, the one, you know, salt. Why would it be salt? He like, I think it's salt because when we was in the cafeteria downstairs and we was all sitting down, she kept asking me, Salt kept asking me why I kept staring at her. So I'm like, huh? What you mean why I keep staring at you, Salt? You was looking at me, Salt. So due to you looking at me, I'ma look at you. What you mean? I'm over here talking I can't even do, see look, I can't do my makeup while I talk, but I'm trying for y'all. I'm trying. And the story gonna end fast due to me doing that. You know, I'm not gonna no man on that. But yeah. I'm like, what? Why would Salt ask you that? Like, I wasn't worried about Salt. Only time I was worried about Salt is when Salt was staring at me. And I was in a bad mood already. And me and Salt cool. But we not crazy cool, but we still cool enough to where it's like, I feel like we had respect for each other and this is that. We had conversations, little conversations, cool, nice, cordial. We was around each other a couple times. So it's like, it was cool, whatever. So when that happened, my head just started racing like, you know what? It probably is Salt. Cause why is Salt so worried about me? Why is Salt so worried about me? And why I'm looking at her? Like, why you so worried about you? Why you so deep into it? Like, Salt, I caught you staring at me multiple times. So that's why I kept looking back at you. Salt, why else would I be looking at you? You was being paranoid, probably. You kept watching me. To see what everything I do. So I went, like, roll up on you at this point. So, because ain't no way. So I'm like, you're right. So I got mad. Not gonna lie to you. That made me mad. Thinking that it could be Salt. So I jumped my little happy ass up and went to go find Salt. But no, they stopped me from finding Salt. I said, no, don't do that now. No. I'm just like, no, you're right. I'm just leave it alone. I'm just ask him. Because I don't want to, I'm just leave it alone and ask him. So now, going back to me and Cinnamon. Me and Cinnamon are in my house now. So I go and ask Cinnamon, well, Cinnamon, who did you cheat with? Cinnamon looked at me crazy like, why? I said, I want to know. I just want to know. I just want to know who the girl you cheated on me with. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna hurt the girl. I just want to know who you did the deed with. Just to know. I just want to know. I just was curious. I just told Salt that. I told Salt like, I'm not gonna get mad. You know, he asked me like, you promise you're not gonna get mad? I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad, Cinnamon. Why would I get mad, Cinnamon? Just tell me. Just tell me who it is. And that's when, you know, he goes and says it was so. So now I'm hurt. Now I'm like, well, damn, like, he done proved me right that it was so. Well, dang, shoot. So now I'm all hurt. And I get to beating him up now. Yes, I beat him up. No, I don't like violence. And no, I'm not a woman abuser. It's just that day he had me effed up and he got what he got. I tore him up. I even stomped on him. He had me messed up. Right in my living room. I didn't care who was home. I did not care. He had me messed up. I played Stomp the, you know that movie Stomp the Yard Up. I did just that. But I did that. Stomped him right out, whatever. That's not funny. That's not cute either. Whoever is dealing with abuse from a woman, leave. Or a man, period. Abuse, period. Leave. Don't ever do that. Even if he's a man or not, you feel like he could take it. Don't abuse your boyfriend. Nothing like that. That's terrible. You wouldn't want nobody doing that to you. So yeah. So yeah, that happened with that. Where did that happened with that? So stop Morphe. I said Morphe. I stopped Cinnamon out. I was mad at Cinnamon, whatever this is that, and I stopped. I just started crying at this point, mad, angry. My little ass decided to go and text Salt. Because Salt had me messed up. I understand, like, don't take stuff out on the girl, this or that. They don't owe you no loyalty. But to me, I feel like she owed me loyalty because even though we wasn't close friends, she was still too all in my face Joe. Like, we was cool enough to where we wasn't friends, but we was cool. And you always in my face. Not always, but like most of the time you was in my face. So I didn't like that. Knowing that you know who I went out with and you was all like in my face. That's what I didn't like about it. You know? That was my issue. So when that happened, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to text Salt. Because Salt got me messed up. Got me looking salty, thinking I had a good relationship whole time. He just like the rest. So that I text Salt. And I'm like, Salt, just know, mind you, I was really upset. I was mad. I wasn't thinking, why does it look like that? I don't know. We're going to fix it, y'all. Mind y'all, I was very upset. I did not want to, like, I didn't care. I didn't want to talk it out. Nothing. Like, I didn't want to go and just be nice to Salt. No. She had me messed up. So I text Salt, and I'm like, just know, when I see you tomorrow,
I'm smacking the shit out of you. Be ready. I said that. I didn't care at all. I think I said some of the lines of that. Just know, I told Salt to be ready tomorrow. I'm not playing with Salt.
So Salt goes and texts back, and she like, what are you talking about? Confused. I'm like, you know what you did. So Salt, when I see you tomorrow, I'm mad. Be ready. I'm mad. I should never warn the girl. To this day, I feel like I don't regret my decisions. Because, like, at the end of the day, everything turned out okay. I'm cool, fine, nothing happened to me, cool, whatever. But still, it's like, I'm mad because I should have put my hands on Salt. I don't care. Because Salt, I gave Salt too much. Like, I let Salt slide too many times.
I should have snacked salt that day. I'm mad.
So so me and Salt just going back and forth in the messages, whatever, this is that. She like, well, saying, oh well, she's sorry and this is that, whatever she was trying to say. She was trying to basically be nice so I wouldn't smack shot at her. So so it's just trying to like do that, this is that, whatever. I'm just mad as hell. I don't care. I want to fight Salt. Salt got me effed up. So that happened with that. Salt goes and starts posting on social media and everything, saying all this crazy ass shit. This, that. Mind you, only posted one post regarding a issue with her. But she just kept posting. Like, I wasn't even really posted for her. I made one post and left her alone when it came to that. But her, she was on go with them posts. She was posting. And I'm not really the type person to sit there and be arguing over the internet. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just leaving it alone. I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth for her on social media. It's just Salt. When I see you tomorrow, it is what it is, Salt. I'm trying to tell you, it is what it is. Okay. Oh, and next I'm using this Fit Me pressing powder. I don't use I use loose powder, but I tend not to because I don't feel like waiting sitting there. But yeah, and I'm using this Morphe concealer. And yeah, that's it about the products. But as I was saying, so I left Salt alone off the internet. I didn't care. But Salt was going in. She kept talking, this is that, saying all this crazy stuff, whatever. I'm like, okay, Salt, you can keep talking. When I see you, Salt, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you like I'm your fucking pimp. Anyways, when moving on, the next day come, I'm walking in like in the school, whatever. I'm like, I'm gonna catch Salt at this time. I'm in school, Salt didn't come. I'm like, I should never told Salt to be ready tomorrow because Salt just didn't come for a reason. Obviously, because of me. I don't know, like what. So Salt stopped coming to school. Ever since that happened, I haven't seen Salt in like 2 weeks. Am I over exaggerating it? I don't know, bro. Chocolate, if you see this, or if anybody, whoever knows about this and who I'm talking about, and you know, I don't, how long has it been? Was it a week or am I 2 weeks? Am I tripping? I don't know. It's been probably like a week or two or a couple days. I don't know. But Salt, ever since that day, Salt just stopped going to school. She just stopped coming. So now I'm like, and I'm not going to sit here and text somebody, asking them, like, bugging them, like, oh, where you at? Where you at? Why you didn't come to school? This, that. Beasting to, like, fight them because it's not that deep. I already told you I was going to smack you when I see you the next day. And you didn't come. That showed me you were scared. So I left you alone. I really left you alone because of that. But no. It didn't stop. It didn't end there. So after that, I basically was leaving Salt alone. I just was really mad. Just mad as shit. Like, I was mad. Like, I couldn't do nothing to Salt. Nothing was, like, it just, I felt like nothing was resolved at all. I was so angry. So, what happens? What the heck? So, that happens. When that happened, one day, I think, yeah, Salt was still on social media talking stuff, but she wasn't showing up at school, whatever. It wasn't happening at the same time. I think she was talking, yeah, it was happening. Why I'm being slow. It was happening at the same time. So yeah, so Salt wasn't coming to school while still talking, saying it's a bit of pizzas or whatever on social media about Cinnamon and me, this whole situation. And she's still texting me trying to like be cordial at the same time. Talk about, oh, I'm sorry, I've been through the same thing before. She was talking about, because she had a baby dad at the time. She said that she's so sorry that her baby dad did the same thing. He will cheat on her every time. So that means you go and do it to me? Because your baby dad is cheating on you? Like, what? What? I didn't get it at all. Like, it didn't make no sense to me. It really did. Like, girl, what? What is wrong with you? Huh, Salt? What is wrong with you? What kind of logic is that? My man cheated on me, so I'ma go and do it to another girl, mess up her relationship. I know it takes two to tangle, you know? But, like, it's the fact that she used that to go and cheat, and then cheat with somebody that has a girlfriend to make them cheat. I guess. I'm not going to say too much about Salt. Just know Salt was around, and that's all I'm going to say about Salt. But, yeah. So, Salt had nerve and go and say that she had me fucked up. But I was leaving Salt alone at this point, because obviously it shows that Salt is scared. And I'm not going to bully Salt into fighting me, because I'm not that type person to bully somebody into fighting me. And at the time, like, she lucky that my friends wasn't the people that was bullying me, because they never had that. But my friends at the time, they were all like fighters. Like, they did not care. They was getting down. I'm trying to tell you, it was in that thing going crazy. That's not cute, but they had to do what they had to do, you know? So that was happening. So when that was going on, I left Salt alone, and weeks went by. Salt still wasn't coming to school. Salt finally shows up at school. Salt's at school. I was leaving Salt alone, but it's the fact that Salt kept talking shit. So due to Salt kept running her mouth, talk about, oh, I miss Cinnamon's cinnamon PP so big, this that about Cinnamon's PP. So I'm looking like, girl, you keep going. It's not even me, it's you. I go and basically like, you know what? Fuck it. Where's Salt? So now we're going looking for Salt. We ain't see Salt. So it's just like, F it. But we see Salt the next day. Salt came to school, finally. And at first, I didn't care, because I keep looking for this girl. Why do I have to keep coming looking for you? Why? Why? No. So me and my friends are walking. We're in school. We're walking in the hallway, and we walk past Salt and her friends. And I'm just looking like, just kept it walking, because I didn't have time for Salt's foolery. Like, I was tired of Salt. But then one of my friends like, I think you should just go and say something to Salt and get it over with. I'm just like, you know what? She right there. Might as well. Turned around, walked up to Salt. I'm like, Salt, so do we have an issue, Salt? Because you obviously keep talking on the internet and keep going to people, saying all this random stuff to them. And I keep hearing and seeing about it. Like, I'm over it. Like, I'm tired of that. I don't say nothing on the internet about you. I don't talk to anybody about you saying anything crazy. I didn't care. All I wanted was to find you to whoop your ass the next day, because you had me messed up. That's the only thing about the issue I had with you. So like, what's going on? You keep running from me. Like, every time you was gone, like, you was gone for a whole days, like 2 weeks, a week. I don't know how long it was. Just all it was a minute. So what's going on with that? So like, what's the issue? Do we have an issue? You wanna know what Salt says? You wanna know what Salt said to me? Salt says, let me. Salt says, no, I don't be saying nothing about you. You can ask any of my friends right here. I don't say nothing. I don't do anything. And also says to me, I'm leaving schools tomorrow anyways, so you don't even have to worry about me. Salt, I don't care about you leaving school. Why did you have to tell me that? And I could have smacked it right then and there. And that's what made me like regret it, because I should have smacked her and not care at all. Cause Salt, you ran away from like me like so many times at this point. You left school and didn't come back because of me at this point. And then it's the fact that you had to tell me that you're transferring schools. You didn't have to tell me all that. I didn't even know all that, so. But you still chose to say that. Okay, so when Salt said that, in my brain at the time, I'm like, obviously Salt is scared. Because ain't no way I'm going to tell a girl that's over here asking me, do I got a problem, this, that. I'm changing schools anyway after I did F-turn, man. Oh, heck no. That means you're scared. So, at this point, you had to tell me all that. I had to know you changed schools. But okay, so I looked at all her friends like, y'all could confirm this? And they're just looking like, okay. And I just walked away and said, oh, all right. Just walked away. What else was I going to do? Like, I felt at that time, I was the type of person, I wasn't a fighter. I was never a fighter. I was always a lover. I had to fight because I had to. Not because, like, I'm just going to do it just to do it. I feel like I had to, so I did it. And that's the only time I really fought, like, where I really had to. But that time, I only say I regret it because she really did deserve for me, like, to at least smack the shit out of her. Even if I didn't, like, beat her up, like, sit there, pop, pop, pop. I should at least just smack the, just smack, just smacked her real quick, just give her and walked away, But I didn't do that. And it just messes with my brain that I didn't do that. But I'm proud of myself that I did, at the same time. She deserved that smack. I'm mad. I'm so mad I didn't smack her. But yeah, after that, I just left her alone. Didn't say anything to Salt. Salt left. I never seen Salt like that again for real. COVID and all that started. So that was a done deal. Me and the Cinnamon, we talked about it, whatever. But at this point, me and Cinnamon was coming to a thing where I couldn't trust Cinnamon. And due to Cinnamon doing that, it really broke my heart. So I started to, like, seek revenge. I should never have been seeking revenge. The reason why I was trying to seek revenge is because I really was hurt at the time. And not going to say I had a small mindset. I did. It's just that, I don't know, it's just took over me. Me being that hurt by that, I just took over. So I'm sorry, Cinnamon. Wherever I did to you at that situation, I am so sorry, Cinnamon. So yeah, and that's all that happened. I never seen Cinnamon. I said Cinnamon. Salt again. I never seen Salt again, for real, for real. I have, but I haven't seen her like in person. But we do have like mutuals and all that, so I have seen her here and there due to us having mutuals on like on stuff, obviously. But yeah, that's just something I can never get out of my head, because I really feel like she deserves to get smacked in her face. I'm sorry. What she was doing during that time of like in high school, she really deserved that, and I'm mad I wasn't the one to give her that. But so just letting you know now, it's no more beef for real. But just know, if I was to see you in person now, and like you still on that type timing where it's like you being iffy toward me, looking at me crazy and shit,
I'm gonna smack you. I'm gonna give you what you deserved in high school. Just know that.
I'm not saying like I'm the fighter, you know. I already said that, but she
She really deserved that smack. I'm not playing with her. Honestly, I'm really not.
But yeah, I hope you're doing good, Salt and Cinnamon, you know, because I haven't talked to Cinnamon. After high school, me and Cinnamon just split apart. We just like, it's just me and Cinnamon, just a high school thing. I couldn't see myself with Cinnamon outside of the whole high school thing. After that situation, I was loyal to you and everything. You just going up and do that. It really broke my heart from Cinnamon, and I couldn't see Cinnamon the same no more. Like, me and Cinnamon was done. And I think it's just my karma for him cheating on me. Because, not gonna lie to you guys, I have cheated before, honestly, and I felt so bad. But I didn't care at the same time. I just did what I did. But I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna just say about that situation is that, like, fuck you, Suck. You too, Cinnamon. I hope. I'm not gonna say nothing bad. Never mind. I'm sorry. We're gonna cut that out. Okay, I didn't say none of that. I don't know what y'all talking about, so we just gonna... After that, I just was done. I was over relationships. I started giving Cinnamon the taste of his own medicine during that time, and it was what it was. Like, the stuff that I was doing to him, I feel so bad now because it was really wrong. Even though it's like, yeah, he cheated, but like, it was still cruel. It was still cruel to play with somebody's feelings, though. At the end of the day, even though they did you wrong, you shouldn't sit there and play with somebody's feelings at the end of the day, because you know you wouldn't want your feelings hurt like that, and you got your feelings hurt like that. So why would you do it back? And you know that it hurts you and you didn't like it, even though it's for revenge and they hurt you first. But you shouldn't do that. You should always be like the bigger person. There's nothing wrong with being the bigger person sometimes. Really not. So due to that, I just was doing Cinnamon wrong by like talking to other guys while he was in the room, asking him stuff like, did this person look cute, whatever. I just was being an a-hole. Like, I seriously was. Like, I was texting people in front of him, like, on the phone with people, all that. So, like, I honestly feel bad because I should never did that to Cinnamon. Even though Cinnamon broke my heart, that doesn't mean go and do that to Cinnamon, you know? Because you wouldn't like that. And you got it done to you already, so why do it back? That hurts. But honestly, I feel like God was going to take too long, so I had to do it myself. Yeah, it's not the same pink as my hair. I know that. I don't care. But yeah, that happened. And now we're here in current time. Obviously, I already told y'all about salt, cinnamon. Me and cinnamon, we don't speak anymore. We were speaking a little bit off and on after getting out of high school, because cinnamon obviously, me and cinnamon had a connection, and cinnamon obviously still wanted that connection back even after getting out of high school. That's understandable. Hey, look, it's me. But cinnamon just couldn't get me, because I just didn't want cinnamon no more. I tried, y'all. I tried to take cinnamon back. I tried to take him back, but it just didn't work out. And cinnamon basically had to go. He really honestly had to go. But yeah, that's all for that story. And that story was kind of short. It wasn't too long because it wasn't nothing crazy to it, to be honest. But I just wanted to tell a little mini story time while I was like doing my makeup. But I'm not good at like doing makeup and talking at the same time, because I wanted to like actually keep looking at the camera. Cause I'd be feeling I look crazy when I was seeing her doing that. Like, yeah. But it's alright. It's okay. Oh yeah, that was that story time. And I came to another one, a mini one, so y'all could like just hear another one based on me cheating. So we're gonna talk about both. We're gonna just talk about we already talked about cinnamon stories, obviously, when I got cheated on. So let's talk about when I was the cheater. Yes, I was both. I was the cheater and the one being cheated on. So one day, it wasn't even like, why did I put this on first? The freak. I was in a relationship, and when was this? It was before cinnamon. So it was before cinnamon. But not to talk about, like, we're just not gonna talk about. Anyways, I was in a little relationship at the time, and we was going through like a rocky space, and that's how I understand how cinnamon was feeling. But also, it's like, well, dang, cinnamon, we supposed to be growner than that. You knew that I did that before, like. So it was like, dang, cinnamon was supposed to be older. We was supposed to like not been doing stuff like that at this point, because we already know what happened. So one day I was dating this guy, and we was going through the issues, like I said. And I found this other guy. When I found this other guy, he was just more better at everything. So I just was like, just going to talk to him. I'm not going to stay in a relationship where, like, you're not treating me on how I should be treated as us being in, like, a relationship. I feel like this is not it. And then you're hurting me at that. So why would I stay in this relationship if it just keep going downhill? And it's like, girl, what you mean stay in this relationship? You was in the relationship at the end of the day, period. What you mean stay? You cheating. You stayed. You didn't break out with him and then go with somebody else. So I just started talking to this guy, and it went on from there. I stopped seeing my original like boyfriend, started seeing the other guy a lot more. Then one day I was walking with the other guy. We're gonna call the other guy Mango. We're gonna call my little boyfriend at the time Smoothie. Okay. So Mango, right? Me and Mango are walking. And did I put it under my arm? Yeah, I did. So me and Mango are walking, and Mango notices my phone going off, and he like, well, why's your phone going off? And I'm like, people just texting me. And Mango's like, well, let me see. So at this point, I started going, like, looking at him like, you don't want to see my phone. Because if you see my phone, you're going to turn up. And I don't want you to turn up. So I'm just looking at him like, oh, heck no. He's just like, you don't want to give you, like, you don't want to give me, like, your phone? I'm like, no. My phone's right in my hands. No. He straight snatched the phone out my hand, took her from me. I literally chased this man down the street just to get my phone back, but I didn't get it back because he done already seen who was calling me. And once he seen who was calling me, his face got serious as hell. And he looked at me. He like, oh, you got me F up. I'm like, what you talking about? I was trying to act dumb. Like, I knew acting dumb was going to help. But I did. And I got cussed out by my side nigga. He was so upset. And I really liked the side nigga. So I was hurt that, like, the side nigga found out about the main nigga. I wish the main would have found out about the side and then broke up at this point. But, like, no, it didn't happen that way. The side found out about the main nigga. The side part. Feelings. So, it just didn't work out like that. Hi, there you go. I'm just trying to get this done so I could talk to y'all more in the video and stuff. I completely forgot to tell y'all this. My God. So this is that. This is my palette. I use this palette for like colors and all that. I can show y'all the inside as well. It's kind of dusty, okay? But this is my palette. It's got all these colors. It's called Culture. And it's by Juvia's Place right here. So this is the palette I use for like my eyeshadow and also for my blush. I have a blush. This is NARS blush. It's just that I barely use this because I don't, the pink is okay, but I prefer the other pinks or like a more like subtle brown or something to go like for my blush or whatever. My cat left, so that's the only reason why my door just open like that. But yeah, so that's what I use for my eyeshadows. And I have this eyeshadow palette as well. You can see inside this one is by Juvia's Place as well. And the bronzer that I use was this by Juvia's Place also. I love Juvia's Place. Got everything. And this is the bronzer set. I still got this thing on. That's how you know I barely use this. So yeah, this is my bronzer. And what else I just used? And this is also from Juvia's Place. But this this is also from Juvia's Place, and it is a lip liner that I use, and it's named Coffee Bean. Yeah, it's named Coffee Bean. So this is that. And what else? Yeah. Okay, and that's that for that makeup thing. Right, and what else was I going to use real quick? I was going to put this liner on, but I kind of I'm so all over the place and everything. It's like I couldn't even get through my makeup due to the story. Okay, so I'll put the whites under there. And this is my eyeliner from like ColourPop. I got it from ColourPop. Don't mind the makeup, but I got it from ColourPop. ColourPop. And what else am I gonna use for today? And I got this little mascara from Clinique. And all I do is put it here. Yeah, and I put that there. And the highlighter that I use like over here was this by Fenty Beauty. It's called Trophy Wife. I love this one so much. I don't know why. I just love it. So yeah, use that. Got to like make it see. So y'all see it. It's right here. And yeah, that's that. The last but not least for the lips. I already showed y'all the lip liner. I was gonna do my liner, but I don't feel like doing the liner today. So the lips, I'm going to put on this, and this is by Revlon. Not gonna lie, I forgot the color number, but yeah, it's called Smoke Peach by Revlon. I don't know if they still really make that. I'm gonna put that there. Put that there, smooth it out a little bit. And the next thing I do is use this Fenty lip gloss. It's called Sweet Mouth. It's called Sweet Mouth. It's a gloss bomb. You see by Fenty Beauty. Revlon. Another one. That's that. And I'll put it right here. I smooth it in. Okay. And sometimes I may leave it like just this and call it a day. Where most times I just like, I don't add this. I just like add this to like everything, or I just add this on top of all this still. I don't care. Like I just do it. I'll do this. And yeah, add it on time. And that's how I did this. That's how I came up with that. Alright, and the finishing touches is this. Dude, I'm not gonna tell y'all what this is due to like I'm ashamed of using this for real. But I was supposed to get a new setting mist. Now I just keep forgetting to buy it, but I'm going to buy it. I want to buy that Morphe setting powder because I heard it was nice, so I want to use that. But yeah, I got this setting spray and we're gonna spray it down. Ooh, like a glazed donut. You fan the glazed donut? And we're back. And that is the finishing look. See, it's not all that. I'm not a professional. I'm not telling you to do what I do, but this is what I do to achieve what I want on my face and to how I want to look. But this is the ad. Oh yeah. Okay, let me stop. Okay, but that's it for today's video. I know it's been a long video for nothing, just to talk about this mini story time and to do my makeup, just to watch me yap and be a little weirdo. I know y'all gonna hear a couple words a lot. I don't care. I'm gonna keep saying them as much as I want to. Y'all watching me. But anyway, see y'all another day. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and make sure you turn on that post notifications button to be notified to when I do make other videos. And see y'all. Bye. Thanks for watching. And I hope everybody learned the lesson today is karma is karma. Believe it. Especially you, Salt. Especially you. But yeah. Bye.
These lips, those lips. I want you to kiss all on me. Yo, wow, boy.